Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. Due to YouTube's changing quote-unquote community standards, I created a channel called Grumpy Old Fart over on Rumble, a free speech alternative to YouTube. You can see all of my stuff over there, including my political and social commentary, as well as my current events videos. The links to my YouTube and Rumble channels, as well as links to let you order my books, are in the description of this video. If you enjoy my content, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Now, on with the video. Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing a movie review of a really great movie called The Russians Are Coming, The Russians Are Coming. This movie came out in 1966. It is a comedy war type movie. And I remember seeing this when I was a kid, and it was just so freaking hilarious because it has so many great stars in it. It goes a long way to show that we're all human. The Russians were people just like we were. And it also shows the amount of propaganda on both sides. So here we go. During the Cold War, a Russian submarine commander wants to see the American mainland. He orders his boat to approach close enough so he can use the periscope to see it. Unfortunately, they run aground. A 9-man team is sent ashore to search for a motorboat strong enough to pull the submarine off of the rocks. They interact with a writer and his family, and soon the information leaks. It is misunderstood, of course, and word spreads that there is a full-on Russian invasion. The small village in Massachusetts goes crazy with hysteria, paranoia, warmongers, the warhawks. Everybody's afraid the Russians are going to come and invade and take all their stuff. And it's, again, you got to see it. It's freaking hilarious. The amount of stories that spread, how rumors and false rumors spread. There's an old game. You get to have a room full of people, and they're all sitting in a circle, and you go to the first one and you whisper something in his ear. The cat is brown, okay, something stupid, and that person whispers it, and that person whispers, and it goes all the way around. By the time it gets to the other end of the circle, yeah, it's a dog, and it's purple with pink polka dots. That kind of thing. It's freaking ridiculous. That's what happens, essentially what happens here. Stories get conflated, they get inflated, they're changed, now there's paratroopers at the airport, that kind of thing. And the whole village goes crazy, and it is ridiculous. Now, the best part of this movie, if that's not good enough, the best part, you got to check out the cast. Carl Reiner, Alan Arkin, Jonathan Winters, Eva Marie Saint, Brian Keith, Paul Ford, Theodore Bickle, Tessie O'Shea, Ben Blue, John Philip Law, Andrea Drum, Sheldon Collins, Cliff Norton, Guy Raymond, Richard Shaw, Philip Coolidge. I mean, freaking everybody's in this. It's like I think the casting people, the people who did the casting, deserve a lot of credit here, because you got that many good people in a movie and still are able to put the right person in the right role perfectly. You can put a good actor in a role and he'll be okay. You put the perfect actor for that role in there, and it's going to be a great movie no matter what. He could be reading a pill bottle and it wouldn't matter. It's the correct person in the correct role, and oh my God, they did it here. This movie is full of dry humor and infuriating illogic. Everyone is quick to misunderstand and slow on the uptake, and the most hilarious aspect of the whole movie is that it's believable. Everyone knows someone, like the people in this village, both collectively and individually. You gotta see it. It's freaking funny. Whenever I do these, I try to do standouts, and the 2 stars, everybody in here is good. I could have picked any one of the people on this cast that I read off, but the 2 I'm going with It's Carl. Actually, I'm going to do three. The first one, I'll do the one I didn't pick first that I should have. Brian Keith. Brian Keith plays the sheriff. He is just he's a common sense guy who's trying to keep everybody calm and protect them. So he's trying to do his job. And the confrontation at the end, I'm not gonna try to do any spoilers, but there's a confrontation in the end with him and the Russian commander. It is, oh my God, freaking funny. You gotta see it. Now, I'll do the two that I originally was gonna do. Carl Reiner, he plays Walt Whitaker, the mild-mannered writer that is thrust into a drastic and crazy situation. His kid is ridiculous. His wife is brilliant, but he doesn't listen to her. It was the 60s, you know. But you just gotta see it. Carl Reiner is absolutely hilarious in everything he's in. The other one I chose is one of my all-time favorite comedic actors, Alan Arkin. He plays Lieutenant Rozanov. He's tasked with finding the motorboat, and he's faced with mistrust and paranoia on a scale that nobody could anticipate. If something can go wrong, it does. I swear, this guy should be the poster child for Murphy's Law. And he does it so well. You got to see this movie. You have got to see this movie. Came out in 1966. It's The Russians Are Coming. The Russians Are Coming. I promise you, it's a family movie. You sit your whole family down and watch it. They're going to love it. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all. Clarissa Lowe, a historian from the future. Delmore Kane, a Civil War veteran turned outlaw. This oddball pairing faces a conspiracy of epic proportions spanning the centuries. If you like action and adventure westerns with a splash of science fiction and fantasy, check out my book series Drifters and their ongoing adventures.